the Monster Man, a being made up of all your dreams, the good, the bad, the stinky, and the rad. We're going back to the world of Monster Hunter today, and we're going to be making some friends, hatching some eggs, and forcing them to fight on our behalf. It's kind of how this works. It's Monster Hunter Stories 2, Wings of Ruin. Lots of power of friendship on this. Turn your audio up a click, pretty please. My audio? I can take mine up just a little if you guys want. If you want. Let's see here. Oh, are we actually still using the same mic? I'm not sure we are. Give me just a second. Let me see if my mic input switched. No, it didn't. Okay, well, we should be okay now. At least hopefully so. Anyway, everybody, it is time for us to go ahead and continue our journey through the world of Monster Hunter. As we, you know, take the role of a writer instead of a normal hunter. Which, maybe they should call it, Monster Rider Stories? I don't know. You can't be quite so literal. Anyway, to those of you who attended the cool little session that we had with Cup Goodle and Pixie Frog, or Pixie Pond, rather, I hope you guys enjoyed that little stream there. It was really fun to do, and maybe give Cup Goodle and Pixie Pond a follow if you get a chance. Let me go ahead and shout them out real quick. Okay, make sure we've got the spelling correct. The spelling. Let's see. Cup Goodle. And Pixie Pond. There they are. Oh. No wonder everybody does shout-outs with those other commands. You can only do it once every few minutes. Alright, there we go. And there's the Pixie Pond. Alright, I'm going to do this from a standing position today, so apologies if we're a little bit off. It's just, you know, sitting down all the time, it's got my back hurting a little bit, and it doesn't help that, you know, my chair, frankly, needs to be replaced, as we've talked about before. It is an unfortunate thing, but it is just a thing we must deal with. Alright, I'm going to keep a good look on my mic volume, just to make sure that we don't get too quiet here. I believe we had just made it to a new area. We've hatched out some eggos. Some eggies. Maybe I can turn this up just a little bit. How about this? Does that help? Oh, it didn't seem to. Maybe this? Nope, that's all the way down. There we go. I think that's about as high as we can get it, unfortunately. I don't know what the difference is today. But it does appear that the overall volume is a little bit further down. I don't really have a good reason for it either. Alright. I believe we need to get some more eggos. But we got to do a lot of story stuff right now, so we got to go through that stuff too before we can even get some of the new monsters. It's always like kind of one of the big complaints I have about the Monster Hunter Story series. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the series, absolutely do. And my little complaints here and there, like the power of friendship stuff, you know, that's dismissible. One thing I don't like is the fact that they have a lot of the monsters locked behind specific story sequences. It doesn't really make any sense. It kind of destroys the immersion of the world.
This area has remained unchanged since ancient times.
Now, going from location to location, that makes more sense to be dependent on the story, but not the monsters themselves.
That said,
Except for, like, high-rank, low-rank stuff.
So you think strange things are happening around here, too?
let's hope not. There was much more wildlife around here in Red's time, though.
They're going A stinked!
Oh, so that means you knew my buddy's grandpa too then, huh?
Yes.
Everybody talks about him like he was a celebrity. What was he really like?
A celebrity.
It's hard to put into words. I knew him almost his entire life. I have so many memories of him. Our village has long since been inhabited solely by Wyverians. Not everyone was happy about him being allowed to come and go as he pleased. However, he never let any of that bother him.
I'm gonna guess that he was one of those people there for the longest time.
Again and again. He was always so open and friendly. He was freedom incarnate, a perfect match for the King of the Skies. An incredible man.
Guess that runs in the family, huh, buddy? Hold on. If you knew the old guy since he was a kid, how come you still look so young?
Because Wyverians.
Wyverians and humans age is a little different.
How do you not know that?
The way they age?
Yes, we live longer and age slower than humans.
Wow, how about that? That makes me wonder, how old do you think Anna is? She could be as old as an elder dragon!
Nah, I don't think that
When
old.
Red first arrived here, everyone said it was impossible for humans and Wyverians to be friends.
I mean, those elder dragons, I have no idea how long they live, but I
Because we could only
feel like,
spend
well,
such
no,
a
they're
short
so
time
large.
together.
Maybe they have a short lifespan. Who knows?
Humans mature in what feels like the blink of an eye for us.
Were you afraid humans wouldn't want to be pals with you anymore once they grew up?
Yes, but we were wrong. Even though I can no longer meet Red anymore, I still consider him one of my closest friends.
That's just life, though.
I'd never be able to forgive myself if I let you get hurt on my watch.
So that's why you insisted on coming with us.
I mean, regardless of, like,
hear that?
how somebody ages and everything, you would still be friends with people.
My whiskers didn't pick up any signals. You got better senses than me, huh? I'm impressed, Alwyn.
This is nothing. It's completely normal for us. Back in his day, Red trained his senses to an even higher level. The best I can do is pick up on distant sounds. But he could actually hear the voices of monsters.
The voices of monsters?
Come on.
Yeah, I can hear them too whenever they roar. Or cry out in pain when you hit them. Or when they get caught in a trap, or when they're hunting something. Not a lot of luck on the plants and stuff around me. I mean, we need a lot of sap plants, though, probably, for, like, paintballs and things, so I ain't gonna sweat it too much. But it's good to get commodity items, because, you know, you need them for quests, and they're a lot more useful than they were in the first game, because you can actually sell that kind of stuff. Ooh. How about miss those bones? Okay, probably gonna make us fight this guy, so we're just gonna take him out. Clear him out of the area, why not? The music started a little late.
Keep up this pace.
It's okay, it's not like this is a rhythm game. I'm not fighting to the music or anything like that. Maximum tackle! Alwyn's getting his booty kicked.
Don't waver. Keep going.
I guess it mostly uses technical attacks. Probably until it gets angry, and then it'll use power attacks. That's my guess. Yeah. Will this gamble pay off? Let's find out. Oh, whoops, don't use a power attack. Use a speed attack. There we go. Oh, no, it is using a speed attack. I guess we should have stuck with technical. I was a fool! Did he attack twice this turn? Dang, dude. Didn't even get a chance to use my,
Display of kinship.
Ride On ability. Unstoppable. The Great Jaggy armor is pretty cool, but I don't think it's quite as cool as the Velocidrome stuff. Honestly, for low rank armor, I think the Velocidrome stuff looks really cool. I really do. Oh, what is this? It is a monster den. Hey, Kim. Kim. Let me give you a little shouty-outy, Kim, while I'm thinking about it. Get on that shit. There we go. There we go. Kaio Kim. 9,000. There we go. Well, welcome in, Kim. We're doing a little bit of Monster Hunter Stories 2 today. Like we've talked about before, this is the Monster Hunter that is also Pokemon at the same time. Where you can not only destroy the monsters, but also make friends with them. But also destroy them. You get your choice. You get your choice. I love it. Yeah, me too. Me too. This series is great. If you've never played it before, I really do suggest it. Give it a shot sometime. I think you'll really dig it. My guess is that the Kuropeka is going to be a technical attacker. That's going to be my bet. Technical attacker. Let's go for a power attack. Anyway, Kim, how's your day been going? I know you said you had quite a few things that you were wanting to get done, and were you able to check out that video that I sent in your Discord? It's too bad it didn't just, like, post up in the channel or whatever, but it is what it is. You did? Oh, okay, that's good. Glad it worked. See, like, as long as you've got, like, a good digging tool, you can get down there to that thing. It might take you a little bit. I was watching it with my mama. I'm sure she knew exactly what was happening on the screen. Then again, maybe she's watched you play Noida. I'm not sure. Cousin tried the fuck out of me? What do you mean? What happened? Did you have to kill somebody, Kim? Do I have to kill somebody, Kim? But I don't lose nothing at the end of the day. Yeah, that's just kind of how it has to go. You know, like, we get angry about things, and I think it's valid for us to have that emotional reaction, but, like, we think about it at the end of the day, what changes? You know, if nothing, then it is nothing. Yeah, I got it right. Not Jazzy, but the other one. I asked for my Switch back with my games, and she Deadass was like, okay, send me 30 bucks for the 8. The 8th from, like, months ago? Yeah, I'd be pretty pissed off, too. Just because they gave you something doesn't mean that they get ownership of your things. Once you want your stuff back, it is yours. It's still your stuff. If it was a problem, why didn't she ask me then? I don't know. Plus, I mean, the thing is, you're not even living in the same damn place anymore. Like, why did she think that you wouldn't want your stuff back?
Impressive display of kinship.
Yeah, then she threatens to sell my shit for the money. What? Wow, your cousin is, kind of going ham on the bitch routine, huh? I don't even think that they are really that upset about the $30. I think they just want a reason to keep your stuff. I think that's really all it is. Like, they just want an excuse to keep your stuff. That's what it sounds like to me, anyway. Like, the $30 is just an excuse. And she don't even play it? Yeah, probably. Like, but that's the thing, is that, you know, I've said this a bunch of times, but, like, people make conclusions about stuff, and then they look for reasons why they feel that way. You wanted your stuff back, they didn't want to give your stuff back, so she looked for a reason as to why she should feel like she doesn't have to give you your stuff back. Yo! Hey, Tavo! Welcome in, bud. I heard that your son really digs Sonic. That's right, Kim. Everybody's going to see Sonic. You gotta go see it. And she hit me with, go be with your mom for once? Whoa. Yikes. Boy, she is, really getting angry at you. It sounds like, really, she has something else going on, and she's just not being forthcoming about it. Because this doesn't make sense to have as a reaction to anything, really. It's his favorite? Yeah, that's what I was telling you, man. Of course he feels like it's his favorite. He just got done seeing the movie. He's still got the afterglow. Did you stay for both end-credit scenes? Oh, there was two? I thought there was just one. She needs a bat to the head. That's all I have to say. The wood one, not the wiffle ball bat. I don't know if I would do the wooden one because I don't want to actually kill somebody. But, you know, I get what you mean. I still need to watch it. Rip, no spoilers, please. I might crash out. No, it's okay. We don't want to spoil it for you. I just didn't even realize that there were two scenes at the end. I just knew there was one. There was a very end one too. Oh my goodness. I didn't realize. Dagger, we were fools! We were fools, Dagger! Yeah, I just read about it. Would have loved to see it. She was the cousin I called me bestie. Doesn't sound like it at this point. Or maybe... Oh, no, I just thought you were talking like a pirate. Now she's dead to me. I'll be back in like 30. All good, Tavo. Take care of yourself, bud. But no, I don't blame you, Kim. That sounds like needless drama. I mean, like, I'm sure she'll get over it, because like I said, this sounds like really a lot of misplaced aggression based on something else, like she's looking for a reason to be upset. Or she's upset about something else and you're just the stand-in for it. But either way, this is not the sign of a mature adult. This is the emotional reaction of a child. There's a lot of arrested development going on there, it seems like. At least from my perspective. What's a mature adult? Oh, good question, Paris. Not her cousin. She probably having boy issues like she always does because she has no boundaries. Oh, gotcha. So she really is one of those types that anytime she's having an issue about something, it's everyone else's problem? Paris! Yeah, welcome back in, Paris. Oh, whoops, I didn't even realize I went into a monster den. I thought we just had like a sudden cutscene or something like that. Anyway, Paris, I don't know if you really got to stick around for the Cup Goodle stream, but it was good to see you pop in nonetheless. Thanks for joining us there. Hey, the Parasite is attempting to end me on Palworld. Oh my goodness. Paris. My character got deleted off of the Palworld server. I don't have a character. That's a big reason I'm not playing right now. I heard, Rip. Oh yeah, that is a demoralizing soul crusher. She takes no accountability. Oh yeah, it sounds like it. It really sounds like it. Huh. She can write to a bum. what she brings to the table, but she can't apologize to me. Oh. Yeah, honestly, I don't want to go on another rant, but like, the table talk is stupid. I hate the table talk. It's always stupid. Anybody who usually argues about like what they bring to the table usually brings nothing to the table. Like, if you actually do bring something to the table, typically you don't have to tell somebody that you do. Watch your character be the reason everything got corrupted. Man, if that's the case, I don't know what I could have done. Sounds like she needs real love, bro. I don't know, something. But the thing is that she's also going to push away anybody who probably tries to give it to her. Because she's in the same state as the people who are treating her wrongly. See, that's part of the problem, is that, like, I guarantee you, like, as much as I want to feel for people who are in that situation, they're usually in that situation because they themselves are also like that. In some way. Well, I ain't gonna give it. Sounds dramatic. Yeah, exactly. Asking for money the day after we go to the cemetery for funeral costs. Oof. Probably what our dude said her. I don't bring shit to the table. I once joked that I can't date a guy with better hair than me because what do I bring to the table? And my coworker did not hesitate. He straight up said a high chair. Wow, that is a good one. That is a really good snapback. It was a joke, but fact one of the character data would not download makes it a funny coincidence. Oh no, it just, you know, feels like targeted destruction of my Pal World career. I love short people joke. Yeah, yeah. And it's not like we have a lot of short people in here, right, Paris? Right, Kim? Right, Death Monkeys? I'm gonna lose the few people who come in here consistently. Oi! That's right, that's right. I would never make those types of jokes about any of you shorties. In fact, I would never call any of you shorties at any point because I'm respectable. I'm not like the other people who just abuse the shorties in their life. It's fine. You've gotten used to it, Paris. Oi, 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 you want this short foot up your ass? Yeah, I mean, if you could probably reach my crack, then that might be a threat. I'd have to be laying down for you. She don't know my bro got me a real Switch for Christmas. Oh. Well then, I mean, I don't know, like, just the games would have been nice then. So when I post it, gonna feel stupid? Yeah. I honestly really do wonder if she just thinks she's keeping something that she thinks you think is important. And she's literally just doing it to get under your skin. That could be part of it too. I stopped growing at 13. I'm about to be 32. I've heard it all. Sometimes it really is like that, Paris. I mean, not for me. Not for Dagger. But it probably is the case for some of you out there. No, anyway. No, I'm sorry about that, Kim. That sucks. That really sucks. But that is really cool about your brother getting you the new Switch. It's crazy because the first time I asked, she had no problems. I asked her again today and she wants money. No, legitimately, Kim, the Switch has nothing to do with it.
Keep up this pace.
The Switch is literally just a stand-in for something else. Guarantee it. Absolutely guarantee it. I went through puberty fast and stopped, but I'm not that short. Well, you're not really short, Dagger. Them shot? I'm all for those little events like that. They just add to my overall score. Makes it real easy for me to get a ride on. Ad starts in about 1 minute, everybody. Just as a heads up. You're probably right. No, I mean, I could be wrong, because I don't really know your cousin. But legitimately, based on everything that I feel like I know in my experiences, it's telling me that the Switch, it's really not even about the Switch. Something definitely happened with a dude for real. Yeah, it could be. Maybe she literally is just jealous that you're going to move in with a guy and and it's actually working for her, and it's not for her. Another bum like she don't learn, bruh. Well, I mean, under what basis is she choosing her men?
Well fought, my friend.
See, I think that's the thing that gets me about a lot of this stuff, is that, like, a lot of people also don't want to admit that a lot of the reason they choose the same people is because they are attracted to those psychological traits that lead to abuse, and they're oftentimes just chasing whatever gives them the best feels-good reaction within the moment, which rarely leads to a good long-term relationship. See, I don't know if people realize this, but like short-term traits that we find attractive are rarely good for long-term relationships. And I'm not saying that people need to chase after people that they don't find attractive or are boring, but like, with the way that people are these days, they always, essentially, anytime they go on the internet, they're told that they can settle for nothing but the absolute best. But to them, the best is usually what makes them feel good in the moment. So they're given every justification as to why that is the right decision, and that is the right way of looking at things, because that's what you, quote, deserve. But nobody deserves anything, and if you want to have a good relationship, you have to make good decisions. And, like, frankly, yeah, somebody who's going to be more boring is probably going to be more stable in the long term. It's just not going to be exciting short term. I can't be friends with someone who's boy crazy. Oh, I don't even know if it's boy crazy. It's literally just, like, their own desire crazy. Like a lust crazy, I guess. I lost all my subs on Twitch. RIP. Oh, yeah, Kim's getting hit with ads. Yeah, I better save my ranting for whenever they're back in, since it's their problems. And just as, like, an extra heads up to everybody out there, I, too, lost all of my Twitch subscriptions recently. Not that I, like, was forced into an absolute corner or anything like that, but with the price changes and everything, I just feel like I can't justify it at the moment. Especially not with, like, the 5 that I had. And with the amount of expenses that I have coming up, so... For now, I'll be taking a break from all that other stuff. Oh, did you get demoted, Kim? I'm still subbed. Yeah, Dagger, I really wouldn't blame you if you weren't. I mean, like, with the price changes and everything, it's just a rough time out there. I get it. But yeah, welcome back in, everybody who had the ads. I can't get no job until I go back to Cali, so I've been losing all my subs over time. Well, welcome back, Kim. No, I was just saying, like, I get it. I actually had to shut off all of my subscriptions here recently, too. Just because I've got too many expenses here lately, and the price on the subs has gone up. I'm not paying attention to the game. I'm reading chat. Yeah, I want to cancel my 3, but they're 3 I really care about, so I'll eat it. No, I understand, man. Like I said, I just feel like I've got too many things that are floating in the air right now, and I need to tighten my belt on a lot of my spending. Like cards, for sure. That's got to stop for now. Pojo420, welcome in, my good sir, ma'am, he, she, they. I really should edit that. Welcome in, Pojo. Let me see. I gotta scroll back up here. She'll find another one to give her attention. She'll make out with a random guy from a party and then cry about it, and they don't want anything to do with her. Yeah, no, that is it. That is it. It is a person who is subject to their own base desires, who refuses to actually acknowledge reality whenever it comes to the consequences of their own choices. I'm a guy, no worries, it's 2024, I could be a toaster. You never know. You never know. I didn't want to ask you if you preferred white bread or wheat bread or pumpernickel. In the case of being a toaster. Where the hell am I going? Is this actually connect to anything? It does not. Oh, I went into a dead-end room. I see. Well, welcome in either way, Pojo. I'm Spooks the Monster Band, a being made up of all your dreams, the good, the bad, the stinky, and the rad. I do variety streams, and today, and I guess I should say I've got a little bit of a specialty when it comes to RPGs, monster tamers, and survival games. Yes. I'm a guy, no worries. Oh, wait, we read this. New meaning to pan. Yes, exactly. This is your first time playing through the game? It is not, but it's been a while, and admittedly, I don't remember it super well. I remember the first one a lot better than I did the first, and I wanted to play both of them on stream. So I played the first one. Ooh, hello. I played the first one back in July, I think, is whenever we finished that one. And I had been waiting a little while to actually get started on this one, but finally decided to pull the trigger. I remember you get chased around a lot. I remember the desert, and I remember the team combo attacks. But I don't remember a whole lot of the story. I just remember it was better than the first one's stories because they kind of aged it up a little bit. Made it a little bit more enjoyable to experience not as a 10-year-old. Which is nice. It's nice to have. Spooks, I'm a lurk. I'm gonna see if I can step outside. All good, Kim. You take care of yourself. Nice. I beat the game not too long ago. Yeah, it's a good game. Hey, I got a question for you. Did they ever introduce extra download content like new monsters or like extra dungeons or anything like in the post game? Because that's another thing that I feel like I can complain about the stories series, is that most of the content you're building up for, it's really good because, you know, obviously you're going through the story, but then after you finish the story, you're just farming out content just for the sake of, like, extra stuff, new monsters and everything. They added to post-game? Okay, that's good. That's good. I always love it whenever you actually have the chance to have some kind of development after the story's over, or something. They added Dread King Rathian, Rathalos, Kulvataroth, Fatalis, there's a ton. Oh, so you can't do those things before you beat the story and it's like just extra fights afterwards? Is that what it is? Oof. That Arzuros just got fucking wrecked, dude. That's not even a bear anymore, that's bear paste. Yeah, they're post-game content. Ah, I was worried about that. Not that it's bad to have post-game content. I'm all for it. Extra content is good, but it also feels a little bit underwhelming when you have all this cool stuff, but you don't really have, like, a narrative to use it on. You know what I mean? That's why I always liked DLC whenever it came to a lot of games, because you sort of had the opportunity to use a lot of these, like, extra content pieces as, like, in an actual story, you know? It's like something that you can do. Every bit of content that's added in a DLC feels more complete than just, like, post-game content. Sorry, I'm totally switching around my position a little bit in my room. My chair has been hurting my back a little bit lately, which is one of the things I'm trying to save up for to replace. Ugh. So I'm trying a few different positions to make it a little bit more comfortable for my old man back. That's good, I'm glad I waited then. Waited for playing the game. Fair enough. The story kind of finishes in a way that doesn't really have any chance to add on to. Yeah. But I mean, that's the thing, though. I feel like if you have all of this extra, like, post-game content, it should be end-game content, not necessarily post-game content. Oh, wait. They're talking. I really need to pay attention. I also really need to get a good power monster. I don't really have a good one. I've got the Bulldrome, that's about it. I had a feeling it was a technical attacker. I couldn't quite remember from yesterday. Ugh. Get wrecked, Chipmunk Dragon. Or is it more like a chinchilla? All that extra fur being white? Mm-hmm. What do you mean you don't have a good power? You have, God on your side? Are you saying that the Bulldrome is God? 84k points. Man, you are just, like, eking ever closer to, like, the pinnacle of point savage. Clawing and scratching away at that gold, Paris. You are mighty. You are mighty. Man, I remember the Bulldrome from back on, like, Monster Hunter 2. You know, do it, like, the... Wait, no, not Kokoto. Hokoto? God, what's the first village now? Anyway, Poke Village. And then, you know, like, going through the snowy area and the mountains that were next to it, and then climbing up at the top of that cliff to run into the Bulldrome and that Bullfango that's right at the top every single time. I don't know if you played any Monster Hunter games with Bulldrome in it, but man, let me tell you, he is complex. He is a lot more complex than he used to be. I get to 99k and you decide to stop streaming. I won't decide to stop streaming unless I truly feel like it is utterly pointless to do so. And I don't feel like that's an unfair thing to say. Nobody stops anything unless they feel like it's truly pointless. Or if they've just completely lost their passion for it. But I really enjoy doing this. I don't know, that's something I've always enjoyed. I like being able to entertain people or give them like a space or whatever, but I don't like being known or seen. Because I am, I guess, a bit of a contradiction like that. That's why this works. That's why this works. Why I'm just a floating head.
Say hello to the giant floating head.
But no, yeah, the Bulldrome used to be incredibly simplistic. I don't know how long you've been playing the series, but I remember it like way back when, playing Freedom Unite and stuff like that, and like for the most part, he would mostly just like kick at you or charge straight forward. He was one of the simplest fights there ever was. But in his most recent renditions, they have changed him up quite a bit to actually make him a bit of an asshole. So I know what you mean. True, since I have that set up at my sister's, I might be able to stream occasionally when I get off work if the babies are asleep. Well, Paris, I do truly hope it works out well for you. And if I'm home, I'll be giving you a lurk. A good old lurky turkey. I remember he had the most complex thing charge? Oh, you mean like his charge has become more complex? Yeah, it's probably more complex than the Tigrex's. The Tigrex mostly just charges straight forward, but the thing about the Tigrex is that he can make those turns and the spins and stuff. Oh no, that's the joke. I see what you're saying. But like in recent games, it really does feel like that they've made him, I don't know, a lot more of a pain in the butt to deal with. But I think that's also a big reason why they didn't have him in a lot of the games there for such a long time, because he was such an easy monster that he didn't even really feel like a true monster to fight. He felt like just, I mean, fittingly enough, just like a bigger Bullfango. And Bullfangos are annoying, but they're really not a problem to deal with if you're focusing on them, clearly. It's almost like the Bullfango was literally like, I don't know, like the most beginner of beginner monsters. I would feel like it's even easier than a Velocidrome. At least the old version. What are you doing, buddy? You using a speed attack against a technical monster? You being a dum-dum? Being a big stupid stinker? But yeah, my first Monster Hunter was Tri, but I went back and played Freedom Unite. Oh, it's such a good game. Tri was really good too. I actually kind of missed the water mechanics. And it was nice being able to really explore the environment and go wherever you wanted to go. I love Tri. I'm sad that they gave up on water. Yeah, same here. Wilds would be a perfect one to bring it back. It would be. Didn't they say that they're not going to do it, though? I feel like they said they're not going to bring back the water stuff. I'm not saying that, like, we have to be able to swim in the deepest depths of the ocean or anything like that, because obviously it's not exactly super realistic, but at the same time, like, if you're journeying through all of these different locales, the water is going to be a part of it. So, and of course, like, a lot of the monsters are going to use the water to their advantage because they're so much bigger than you, even if they're not aqueous monsters. Creatures do that. So it makes sense that, you know, like, they'll move into the water and you'll try to escape them, and... Wow, he's still not dead. I thought he was going to go down from that. I really did. This will be what takes him out. My little weak hit. Nope, never mind. God, what a lame takedown. Not stylish at all. Give me them Paolumu pelts. I gotta make some weapons out of your hide, asshole.
You did it, buddy. Now
You did
we're
it,
another
buddy.
step closer
Wait,
to the
are
right
they
of
talking? I don't have
channeling.
my headset off. Nope, there we go. Now we're another step closer to the right of channeling.
We couldn't have done it without you, Alwyn. You make a pretty decent teacher. You might even be better at it than me. And I'm navigating Naviru.
I'm glad that they made Naviru's voice better, but I still don't like having somebody telling me what to do all the time.
Me? A teacher? You've got to be kidding. If you really want to become a better rider, you can learn more from the monsters than I could ever teach you. Monsters are much closer to nature than we are. They're in tune with the world around them.
Well, they have to be.
Understanding
They
what a
live in the
monster is
wilderness.
trying to tell you is one of the most important skills you can develop.
Well, that's certainly easier said than done.
First, you must learn how to listen.
There's not even anything magical about this. This is just mindfulness. Hey, yo, I'm happy I'm not the only one who dislikes Naviru. No, I do not like him. I really don't understand, like, what's up with the fascination with navigation characters in games. Like, I don't need someone to tell me to capture monsters, because I'm going to do that because that's what the game is about. You know, like, I don't need somebody telling me, like, oh, we got to help out the village because they're in trouble, because that's what I'm here to do. That's why I'm playing the game.
There's no rush. Just keep improving little by little. You'll see what I mean. Come, we need to report to the Elder.
Now you're talking. Let's ride, buddy.
See, like, even that, absolutely unnecessary. Let's go talk to the Elder, and then you could have just had my character just nod, and I'd be like, okay, let's go. I got a belated gift for you. Is it the fact that you also hate Naviru? Oh, hey, thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate that. Get comfortable. Grab up an ottoman. I don't know, push Dagger over and sit on him. Don't do that. Don't do that. Dagger might not appreciate it too much. You're welcome to pop in anytime, man. Like I said before, I play a lot of monster games, a lot of RPGs, survival games, and obviously I do love the Monster Hunter series. I was just talking about this recently, but I have like a really strong appreciation for pretty much the entire catalog of Capcom games. I just realized that recently. It's like Resident Evil, love it. Mega Man, I've loved it since I was a kid, will always be. Monster Hunter, love it. Street Fighter, probably one of my more favorite fighting game genres, games, you know, other than maybe Smash Bros. But, you know, a lot of people would say Smash Bros is not a fighting game. They'll say it's a party game, so that's up to individual definition, I suppose. Welcome! I always enjoy Monster Hunter, buddies. Yeah, me too. In fact, I was playing Rise there for a little while, and I definitely, Rita, be playing Wilds when it comes out. So if you want some people to play with, I plan on making that like a community day thing, for sure. Shit! God damn it, the bushes. I thought I could walk through them. I don't know why. I was a fool! Ooh, I mayhaps might join up. Oh yeah, it's all good, man. And if we ever play Rise or World or whatever as well, you know, you are free to on that as well. Of course. Actually, I'd like to do a Smash Bros. Community day with people too, but I actually don't know how many people in our little community here that really play a lot of Smash Bros., especially at this point. Why do they call that Fang Breaker? Is he gonna break his fangs, or are they to break your fangs? Yeah. Technical attack does not help here, but... now it helps. Oh, there we go. Yeah, baby! Actually, now that I think about it, this game also has some co-op stuff. So if I get to a point that you feel comfortable with, I mean, you can also do some co-op stuff here. Playing a lot of War Tales as of late. I've never played War Tales. What, pray tell, is War Tales? Speak to me of your tales of war. Ooh, is he gonna go down from this hit? Ooh, almost. No, you dick. I wanted to go for the big finish, damn it.
Well fought, my friend.
Guess I didn't have to. That's good at least. Turn-based RPG strategy game. Oh, I love those. Is it like grid-based, or is it more like, Phantom Brave, you know, where you sort of like move in a 3D environment-ish? Or like within a sphere? It's kind of hard to explain. It's a very one-of-a-kind kind of game. Ah, I see. So almost like Valkyria Chronicles. Valkyria Chronicles, I feel like, would be really hard to explain to somebody as well, considering a lot of its mechanics. Oh, is this a, I think this is a Royal Ludroth. The closest game to it is Battle Brothers. Battle Brothers. I don't know if I've played that one. Hey, actually, that does make me think, though. Have you found, you may not be familiar with the Metal Slug series, so I don't know, but there is a Metal Slug Tactics game that came out just this year. I just played it recently myself. It's actually really good. Oh, you do know Metal Slug. That's good. It's kind of an older arcade game, so a lot of people really don't know that it even exists. But it's got such good pixel art. I feel like a lot more people could appreciate it, because it's really kind of got like those crunchy, kind of like classic, dynamic, very colorful graphics that people would just adore. Really? It is awesome. Yeah, no, I agree. It was actually a shockingly fun game. I don't know. I like to play a lot of games on this channel that a lot of people don't even know exist, which doesn't really help my situation much. But like one of them that I discovered this past year that's really fun, that is in early access right now. It's called Trash of the Titans, and it's also a strategy RPG game, sort of like Final Fantasy Tactics in a way. But nobody's ever really played it. I think it's only even got like a handful of followers on Twitch even. It's really sad. Really sad. It's such a good game though. You play as critters fighting over trash in a wizard city.
Shall we take a look?
Give me the cookie.
What will it be? I have a good feeling.
Oh, that's all right.
It's half moon.
But yeah, when it comes to co-op this game, I'm always willing to join up. Just note that I'm pretty late game geared. Yeah, I don't really feel like I'd have much that would really entertain you, just because of the fact that I'm in such an early section of the game. But once I start getting a little bit further along, I think it'd be easy, you know, or not easy, but a little bit better for people to join in on. By the way, as a heads up, everybody, we've got an ad break starting in about 5 minutos. I need to actually go through and complete that.
Welcome. Welcome. Oh, thank you.
Thank you for browsing. I probably should actually upgrade what my blunt weapon is at this point. 30 damage, I think, even exceeds the iron hammer that I have right now. And it's at max level, so it's time for it to go. And Divine Blessing's pretty good. Having that fire weakness, though, is kind of devastating, because there are a lot of fire monsters out there. Like, it really doesn't matter what stage of the game I'm in. I don't like having a fire weakness just because fire is so common. Just playing co-op is enough for me? Well, yeah. Like I said then, man, once I start getting maybe up to about mid-game or so, I'll start opening up the co-op stuff. Plus, that ought to give me more access to more co-op based, like, missions and stuff. Aren't there, like, specific quests you can do co-op and whatnot? I could be wrong. I'm really hoping, though, that, like, after Wilds comes out, they actually make a new Stories game, and then they make it open world a lot like Wilds itself. That would be so fun. Okay, we just hatched out 3 different monsters. Would anybody like to claim one of these monsters as themselves, like the Kuropeko or the Royal Ludroth? I'm probably going to add the Kuropeko to my team since nobody has claimed the Kutku. And I will probably add the Royal Ludroth to my team simply because I need a good swimmer. So would anybody like to be named after these monsters? Or the other way around, monsters named after them. It's okay if we don't have any takers. I just figure I'll at least throw that out there for everybody. There are special monsters that only appear in co-op. Oh, that's cool. Do you know what they are? Oh, Oh, Lunescent Nargacuga. That's a really good one. That's one of Dagger's favorite monsters. But yeah, Pojo, I'm not sure if it's really relevant to you right now or not, but whenever I play through Monster Tamer games, I'll usually give everybody that's in chat an option to be one of the monsters in the team, essentially. And you don't have to be locked into that choice for the rest of the game either. So if you end up like running into another monster that, you know, that you like better or something like that, and I plan on putting it in the team somewhere, then I replace it out and yada yada.
It was just like you said. I don't know why, but that Paolumu was going nuts. But don't worry, we made sure it won't be causing any more trouble.
'Cause it's dead.
Well done. However, you still lack experience. You must work a lot harder if you plan to protect this egg.
Yeah, Nargacuga and Chameleos are probably my two. Oh, I know, Dagger. Chameleos has been a favorite of yours since the OG era. Oh, I'll be the songbird because I love the songbird? Okay, we'll make that Pojo then.
Jeez. You got any other problems around here? We'll solve them all. No big deal. Bring it on. Right, buddy?
Some of our villagers have been reporting an increase in monster attacks on the Harzgai Rocky Hill. We suspect it to be the work of a monster camouflaging itself among the rocks and boulders.
So a Basarios.
A monster that looks like a rock? I feel like I've seen one of those before.
How do you act so dumb, Naviru? Seriously, you play through the whole damn first game with him, and he can't remember what a Basarios is.
So far, we've been unable to identify the creature. You'll go find out what it is.
Moreover, how do you guys not know what it is? It's a monster that hides itself as a rock.
Of course. Go ahead.
Like, it's not like this stuff is arcane secrets or something like that. If you're, like, a tribe that's in tune with monsters and nature, blah, 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 then you probably know what a damn Basarios is. Oh, I gotta go to my keyboard. Ugh! Pojo! Congratulations, Pojo, you're in the team! And it's pretty cool actually having a kind of a dedicated buffer. It's like taking a hunting horn companion out with you into a fight. And everybody knows that hunting horn people are welcome in any party. Everybody knows that. Hunt them monsters! No, 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 Game Goblin. Find their eggs, raise their children as your own, and become a monster rider.
It was a long time ago. He and I had only just met.
Don't hold out on us. Give us the deets. You want to hear about your grandpa too, right?
Welcome back from ad break, everybody.
From a very young age.
Welcome
he was
back.
Quite popular with the villagers.
Ride the monsters. Yeah, there you go, Game Gabo.
Even though I
Gamu
had so
Gabu.
much interest in him.
Let me give you a shout out, bud.
For
Ooh,
some
ooh,
unknown
God.
reason, he followed me around all the time.
Hey, wait up, Alwyn.
Stop following me. You and your little entourage really get on my nerves.
Oh, come on, I just want to. Whoa! Ouch! Huh? A monster!
There we go. Good deal. Good deal. See, even in their memory, they're dealing with a Basarios. Damn it! How did you not know a monster hiding in the rocks was not was a Basarios? I mean, it's obvious.
disguised itself as a boulder.
That was close.
What are you doing?
Thank you, Alwyn.
I was just coming in to kiss
Thank
you.
Of course. You just saved my bacon.
All I'd done was chase away a monster, an easy feat. I couldn't understand why he'd thank me.
Hey, it's only natural to thank someone for helping you, right?
All I did was chase away a monster.
Huh, you're a real funny one, aren't you, Alwyn?
Come on, we need to find where it's hiding.
He's a tsundere. That's what it comes down to. Don't act like me chasing away that monster was me helping you or anything. Tetsukabra. Come on, frog baby. This is one that I hope comes back into another of the mainline series. Tetsukabra. That'd be great.
This rock's kind of a weird shape, don't you think? Looks inviting. Maybe we should take a load off?
Wait, you shouldn't sit on that.
I'm pooped. Just a little break isn't gonna...
God, Naviru is such a dum-dum.
Me out.
It is pretty nice to actually make friends with them for a change. Yeah, yeah. Well, and the thing is with Monster Hunter is that, like, there's always these really heavy overtones of conservation, basically.
Huh, I thought so.
Do they let you ride a Kezu around? They do!
Looks like we found our monster.
You can hatch a Kezu and ride them for sure.
Let's do it. Time to ride on.
Blunt attacks will work best here. Yes, yes, yes. Sounds like the best time to break out the hammers and the hunting horns, buddy. I brought this for just such an occasion. Actually, it just was a nice coincidence. Alright, I believe these guys are... Well, this guy's only level 1. I should have probably fought some extra monsters. This was silly. But yeah, Death Monkeys, if you were curious if they let you ride around on the giant penis wyvern, they do. That is a kind of a staple of the series. And it's one of the earliest electric monsters you can get. Double attacks are still better than, honestly, even doing more damage without them, just because you're preventing the enemy from being able to touch you. No turn for you. You got beaten. Might as well just use the kinship skill. I wasn't sure who he was targeting. Hello, hello. Welcome in, Vrunwolf. How's it going out there, man? How's your weekend going? Doing really good? Well, that's good, because I'm about to pull you out, because I need somebody to take this hit. Oh man! I'm not even gonna get XP for this, am I? Nope. Nothing. I can't keep the name straight for the monsters that I really like. The Banana Bunch Lizard. The Banana Bunch Lizard. Wait, are you talking about the Royal Ludroth that we got here? This guy? I'm getting a group together and we'll be playing Pokemon D&D together and running through Gen 1 through 5 and swapping DMs each gen so everyone can get a chance to play. That sounds awesome, Friend Wolf. Also, I played the Pokemon tabletop game. It's really fun, too. The yellow one that jumped out of the water. The boy! Yeah, the Royal Ludroth is pretty cool. Yeah, their Banana Bunch main there is actually like a spongy material. They soak up water and they use it to keep themselves moist even when they're out of the water. I believe the Tetsukabra is a power monster? Yeah, it is. Welcome back, Tavo! So, what are you excited about the most, Run Wolf, whenever it comes to the Pokemon D&D thing that you're wanting to do? And how exactly are you running it? We're actually allowing Megas too, and I'll DM Kanto and Unova. Oh, I love the Unova region. Man, the Unova region was great, and I feel like it doesn't get enough credit. Also, Mega Evolutions were great, and it's a shame that Nintendo took them out like they did. Well, at least they're making this fight easy on me. Staying a speed attacker is just making them easy pickings. Had to. Pokemon Go still has them. Aw, man, but like Nintendo themselves, it feels like they want to forget that Megas are a thing. No! I wanted to take you out here. This might actually prevent me from being able to knock him out.
You've improved.
Yep. Damn you. Oh, dang it! I thought I was using my blunt weapon. I forgot that's not what I had out. Okay. Let's go ahead and switch over to the Lumuhorn. They locked themselves into needing a gimmick for each game now. They really did. They really did. Like, they should have really just chilled out for a little bit and kept the Mega Evolutions for a little while, but now it's like they have to have a new one each game, and I just don't think that's gonna really work long term. So, Vrun Wolf, what character are you gonna pick, or what kind of character, and what kind of starter are you gonna go for? Is everybody going for standard starters, or are you gonna go atypical? We're on Gen 10 now, and it's already played out. Yeah. The Terastallized stuff is... it's alright, I guess. I mean, it's kind of goofy looking, really, with, like, the crowns and everything. Like, Mega Evolutions was cool. Z-Moves was pretty cool. It wasn't too bad. Wasn't amazing, not bad, though. And then they got into the giant size. What do they call that again? I forgot the Gigantamax stuff. That stuff was okay, I guess. It was kind of silly, but now we've got like weird crown things that change the element, and it's like, all right, you're getting a little silly. I'm DMing Kanto, so no starter for me, but it will be typical starters. Oh, I see. So, do you only have 3 players then? Or is it starters for every region for each character? Gigantamax. Yeah, exactly. Dynamax and Gigantamax. Bonk. Bonk. I've got 4 players, but it'll be where copies of starters are allowed, so everyone could have Charmander if they wanted to. Oh, so you're still just doing the regional starters as well? Well, and if you include, like, Kanto starters, you'd include Pikachu as well. So technically, everybody could get a unique starter if they wanted. I don't know if we'll be able to finish this guy off with a combo, but we'll give it a shot. Wow, we did. Very nice.
Impressive display of kinship.
I'm not doing Pikachu or Eevee, just the standard 3, so everyone's starter can Mega Evolve. Oh, I see. Man, I think for me, my favorite generations were 2, 3, and 5. In no particular order. Honestly, I really do feel like nobody thinks about the Unova region that much, but, like, as far as Pokemon games go, that's where they peaked on their story writing. Also, players are going to be allowed to carry characters over to the next region in exchange for boxing their entire team. Makes sense. I mean, you can't let people take their strongest stuff into every new region and stuff. It wouldn't really work otherwise. My son loves 9. It was his first game to play. Oh, yeah. Wasn't that Sun and Moon? Am I... No. Wait, yes? Isn't 9 Sun and Moon? I can't quite remember. Sword and Shield. Oh. I feel bad, because I really don't have any commentary for that. I'm sticking on the if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it kind of thing. 9 was SV, 10 is next gen. Ah, I see. Sword and Shield is 8, then 8. I'm 1 ahead then. Okay, gotcha. Sun and Moon is 7. I see. I have a hard time keeping track, clearly. I don't really have a lot of good things to say about Sword and Shield. Some of the new Pokemon that they added in it was good, and it wasn't like a bad game for like a game's sake, but it's also Pokemon. It's hard to screw up that basic formula, but as far as a generation goes, it was poopy. It was poopy. Yeah, Dagger. I like how the gyms were done too, and the music was really good too, but like, again, as far as a generation is concerned, it was lackluster. It was lackluster. We found a working Blu-ray player that we were able to borrow. Oh, very cool. What did you have on Blu-ray that you needed to play on a system? Also, PS5, I think, has a Blu-ray in it. Also, I'm allowing future evolutions so you'll be able to get Crobat and Kanto. Yeah, I feel like you'd have to, you know? It would suck not to be able to get Crobat. Crobat is awesome. The gym battles being in arenas were neat, then hearing like the crowd chants in the OST, absolutely. Yeah, they got Toby Fox to do that if I remember right, which also explains why he took that into account and made it such a like good immersive track and everything. And it makes sense that it would be in an arena and like the whole region would be watching the battles and stuff on TV. So it all really made a lot of sense, but then they sort of stepped back from that whenever they went into Scarlet and Violet. I don't know why. It's like they don't even really think about what they're doing anymore. The only one I've ever played is Pokemon Y. Oh, X and Y wasn't bad. Just no internet until the 7th. We can actually watch stuff for entertainment now. Yeah, okay. That's fair. I get you. I smell what you're stepping in. I think Galar will be a fun region to go back to, even if the game wasn't great. So many fun ideas. I want to go back to Unova, damn it! Like, we managed to get through all the remakes up until Unova, and now they're like, okay, we're going back to Galar, and it's like, are you kidding? Like, you're totally skipping Unova? One guy assumed this meant Alolan Marowak was on the table. Even the regional Evos require said region to get that Evo. Yeah. The regional stuff makes sense, though, because it is regional, you know? Galar, was that Sword and Shield? No, I believe Galar was the X and Y region, wasn't it? Oh, no. No, Galar was Sword and Shield. Yeah. Pokemon knows Unova is its most wanted gen. I wonder if they're intimidated. I don't know, but, like, you know, it's crazy to me because it really was such a good generation, but whenever it was around, not very many people really talked about how nice it was. You know, I loved Gen 5 way more than I loved Gen 4. Plus, it's like one of the only regions that isn't set in Japan, you know? Or in Europe, I guess, too. Like, it would make sense for them to set another region in, like, Africa or South America. There you are. They never said they were skipping Unova. Legends is a spin-off series, not a remake. Oh, no, I know. And it makes sense considering that, like, the region that they're doing right now with Scarlet and Violet is right next to where X and Y happen, too. So it makes sense that they're doing something that's, like, fairly close by, that they can kind of, like, allude to and whatnot. But, I don't know. I don't know. It's like... And they did all the remakes for a lot of those other games really quickly. But Unova, they're like, ooh, I don't know if we want to touch it. Gen 5 is my favorite without nostalgia. Yeah, it was so good. The story, as far as like Pokemon stuff is concerned, was absolutely peak. Not that it was even that heavy on the story, but it just did it more than every other game. They actually tried to make a story. Plus, they really did a good job at making the region feel active and alive and bustling with construction and people and things happening and people actually having motivations to make things change and yada yada yada. Crunchy on the outside, chewy on the inside. I really need to switch to my Ludroth, or as Game Goblin says, the Banana Bunch Lizard. Unova doesn't need a remake, just a port. It's as perfect as it could have been. Yeah, like, they could remake it, and there's a lot that they could do with it, but they don't have to. I agree with you. We had gold, red, and blue. Well, for the remakes. They also remade Gen 3, with like where the Pokemons would follow you around, and then they did a remake of Gen 4 a few years ago, and it was on the Switch. So again, like, as far as their remakes go, or their I don't know, redos in general, they could just, I don't know. It's, Unova's good. I miss it, damn it. Plus, it was like, you know how like every other Pokemon series got like its extended version where it was like, this is Diamond and Pearl and this is Platinum, or this is Gold and Silver and this is Crystal, and this is Red and Blue and this one's Yellow. You know, but like Black and White had Black and White 1 and 2. Which clearly told you there was, like, a story. The fact that they made their extended version literally just be, like, an extension to the story just shows that they actually did try to make an ongoing story with it. All I want from the remake is something new for the Pokemon World Tournament in Driftvale, is for it to have more characters from post-Gen 5 games as possible cameos. I think there's so much they can do with Gen 5. They could just port it, like Sammy says. Also, welcome in, Sammy. I should have given you a welcome. I'm not very good at that sometimes. I'm not great at giving people the hype that they really deserve. Let me give it an echo greeting. Hi, Sammy! Welcome on in! I gave it my best. I couldn't do the signature wiggle, though. But anyway, yeah. They could... Yeah, hello, Echo. But they could literally just make it a port like you said, or they could give it like the full remake and then just include more characters and evolutions and stuff. I mean, I feel like if they really wanted to go the distance, and they're not going to, I'm not going to expect that, but if they really wanted to go the distance, they could put in like a Nuzlocke mode or a randomizer mode. Because so many different fan games and stuff like that, even third-party games that are like monster capture games, have those as just extra features now. So I feel like it wouldn't be that far-fetched for them to at least try it, you know? I do want the True Dragon to show up, but I think they'd mess it up. The True Dragon. What do you mean? Like the, Kyurem fused with, both of them together? Oh, should I have asked what you're playing on? Oh, I'm playing on the PC. That's a good point. I didn't think about that. I do own this on the Switch, which is where I originally played it, but I went with the PC for this playthrough because it's just easier to stream, really. It's all right here local, makes it easier. No, don't hop on your monster, not without me. He does not have a specific target in mind, which means he's probably using either poison or blast stuff. Let's just try to bonk him and see if that works. Oh, Rock Shield. That was unexpected. The 3 Unova legendaries fused. Yeah, we never did get a good look at what all 3 of them together would be. Even though we ended up getting that same concept later on with the Ultra Beasts Necrozma. You know, with the other 2 legendaries. Okay, good. I'm on PC. Oh, good. Good. We've actually got a good match then, as far as co-op is concerned. I'm gonna guess he's gonna use a power attack, which means I need to pull out a speed monster. I actually got it on PC after your first stream. Oh, cool, Vrunwolf. I'm already in the ice area. You sassy little bitch. You're passing me up like crazy, man. Actually, guys, whenever you're doing the co-op stuff on here, can you do it with like up to 4 players? Or is it just 2 people? We must have broke the wings already. Bang! 1412. Thanks for the follow, my good sir. Or whatever. Good person. My good person. I really do need to fix that. 2-player. Oh, that's too bad. So it's like the party system on here where you can take like a companion or a person. I see. I haven't been paying attention. Are they using power attacks? No, they're just gassing us. What's up? Nothing much. We're just playing Monster Hunter Stories 2. Wings of Ruin. Let me give you a little intro. My name is Spooks the Monster Man, being made up of all your dreams, the good, the bad, the stinky, and the rad. I'm a variety streamer. I like to play monster taming games and RPGs and survival crafting games quite a bit too. Also, we got an ad break coming in case it hasn't already hit you. I wonder if I should do healing or if I should get rid of abnormal status effects. Probably neither, actually. Ooh, not good. Babu! Are we going to be able to take this guy out? I'm not really sure. But I wasn't sure last time either, and we did quite well. Oh, yeah, welcome back, everybody, from that ad break. I apologize, I should have let you know that it was coming. Spooks reads to us and does voices for different characters, too. That does happen, yeah, when we're playing a pretty text-heavy game. I actually got the Tigrex. That's a royal encounter here, too. Oh, you should. The Tigrex is a great monster. I'm playing Monster Hunter Stories 2 myself, which is why I tuned in. Well, good timing, Fang. You are certainly welcome to join us. We're actually really close to 200 followers now. We're like, just a little bit more, and we'll be almost there. Though I couldn't figure out how to get the Monoblos. Yeah, I don't really remember. I don't remember the game that well in general, I've come to find. I played it before, and I remember bits and pieces, but I just don't remember it that well for some reason. I'm gonna be lurking for a good bit. Good to talk to you. It's all good, Tavo. Make sure you get yourself comfy, and I'll probably see you tomorrow, if nothing else, man. Ooh, 200 followers? Yeah, I'm like really, really close. I think we're like 2 or 3. Monoblos is in the area you're in? Oh, yeah. Here in the Harzak Hills. You have to break a boulder, and it's behind that. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't think I can break those boulders, though. I need, like, the mega boulder break, not just, like, the standard rock buster, right? Oh, sorry, they're talking. And we tracked down a mystery monster to boot. Now the Elder's sure to admit we've got what it takes. Let's head back and tell him about it. That's all, folks. English is for suckers. If you get the bear, you can get to it? Oh. Eon Cut Coup works too. Really? I thought like the... I thought you needed like the Mega Rock Breaker instead of just standard Rock Breaker, though. Or is the Rock Breaker ability just the same now in this one in comparison to how it was in the first game? Because in the first game, you had one, and then you had the other. I don't know if it was worth jumping over here. For just like an anti-sleep talisman small. I've not seen any with Mega Breaker yet. Yeah, that's because in the first game, at least whenever they had Mega Breaker, again, I don't know if they still do or not, that was like kind of an end-tier ability. That was not something you got until like late mid-game to like straight up end-game. By the way, guys, I already let Vrunwolf and Pojo know, but as we progress throughout this game, and pretty much any other monster taming game, I always give the people in the chat the chance to be one of the monsters and have them named after you. So it's like I'm taking you guys into battle with me. So if there's a monster that pops up that you really like, don't be afraid to call out like, hey, that's my monster, and we'll name it after you. And if we do end up, like, having to replace it from the team later and yada, 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 and, you know, obviously, in Monster Hunter stories, you have to upgrade, unfortunately. If your monster gets sidelined, you can always retake one later on. Where am I going? What am I doing? Who am I? The hatchery? I think that's where I'm wanting to go. Yeah, there it is. Oh. We have no eggs. Alright, well, if we have Rock Breaker, then, let's go ahead and give it a look. Well, I'm just going to switch this out for a little bit so we can actually test this. But don't worry, Pojo. I do want the Songbird, since I did the Eon Cut Coup in the last playthrough. If you get a Tigrex, can I swap to that? Yeah, sure, why not? The Kulu-Yaku is not going to be viable for very long, unfortunately. That's just the nature of it. Well, if you see anything that looks like a death monkey, I'll call that, the Rajang. The Rajang is definitely a death monkey. I would call it a death monkey. Or a Blungonga, but I don't think that's in this game. That cat has a beret? Yes, they do. How familiar with Monster Hunter are you, Game Goblin? I know you said you're not too familiar, but if you're not at all, that explains why you're not familiar with the, I've drawn a blank. The Palicos. But they've got another name, too. Felines. Yes. standard felines, I guess. But yeah, they wear clothes and they have their own language, which is why they talk. Although apparently, like, their meows and nyawing and mewing and stuff like that is its own language. Oh my god, it literally is just the same. Sweet, Vrun Rex, here I come. Yeah, basically. Well, I'll go look that up then. Yeah, the Rajang is, it's intense. It's intense. It's basically like a minotaur and a gorilla mixed together that shoots lightning and eats lightning creatures. It just keeps getting worse. The ice area has some monkey-like monsters. You mean it's got the Blongonga? Or does it just have, like, Blongos? I admit, I don't really remember what all is in Stories 2. Fart Monkey? Oh, the Conga. Congas and Congalalas. Yeah, Capcom's awfully proud of their fart monkeys, and I don't know why. But they haven't revisited the Blongonga in a long time. But that is an intense goddamn monkey. That is a mid-game fight that'll kind of push you. Sorry for not talking much. I'm playing Monster Hunter Stories myself. No, it's all good, man. Don't worry about it. I get it. I mean, a lot of people pull up streams just because they listen to them in the background, you know? So in a lot of cases, I'm not really going to complain if people have me up as passive listening. In fact, if I'm good passive listening, I'd say that's a compliment more than anything. Knockdown. Ooh, that was a hard hit. This might actually take him down now. I should have just used my pinch-it move. Uh-huh.
Well done. I'm impressed.
Wait, you can get new gene slots from leveling up in this one? Dude, that's crazy. Crazy good. I'm actually really excited about that. It makes the shots that you would give them, not implants. What am I thinking of? Anyway, you would give them shots to increase their gene slots, but you don't even have to use that now. Rajang is the only non-Congalala monster I can find on Monster Buddy. Yeah. It's probably the Rajang. I doubt that they've got the Congalala. That's something, for some reason, the devs of Monster Hunter have kind of not given a lot of attention to. But then again, they may also have the Quechawacha. It was in the first game. Whoops. Let's see if we can find a Basarios egg. That's probably a Paolumu, I would think. That's... Aw, oh, man, that's gonna be a blue Kutku. That's a waste. Quechawacha is in it, but I can't tell what that thing is. It's basically like a flying squirrel mixed with a monkey. With an anteater's face, I guess. It's not a very good explanation, but damn it, it's an explanation. Now, this is something that's kind of crazy to me. We've got the Tetsukabra, but we don't have a Tetsukabra Monstie. Can someone explain? It looks like it needs therapy. Has a 1,000-yard stare. No, those things are, they're kind of wild, really. Shit, man. I didn't realize my Monstie was going to be stupid and fight the damn power attacker. I should have thought about that, though. Foolish of me. Utterly foolish. I need another good speed Monstie, too. So far, there have been a shit ton of technicals, but not a lot of speed or power Monsties. Always be canceling enemy attacks. That's the ABCs of Monster Hunter stories. There's also Tigrex if you want to test it with a paintball. There's a speed you should be getting soon. Probably, what, Rathian, I'd say? And I will be grabbing that Tigrex before I leave. Nargacuga, seriously, this early? That's kind of crazy to think. Yeah, that's nuts. Kind of shocking. Man, pain in the butt to chunk through that stone. Especially right after I do a ride-on. Can I use a barrel bomb while I'm doing a ride-on? No, sure can't. Get spanked, nerd! Well, he's just gonna keep resting until we get close to breaking that stone, isn't he? We're like breaking even on damage. There we go. Now we can finish it. Nah, damn you! Okay, good. Now we can finish it in style.
Well done. I'm impressed.
I don't know why, but I feel like I remember seeing that paddock oil is actually really useful for a lot of different equipment. But maybe that's in more of a mainline Monster Hunter game. There he is. There's our big boy. He's a bit big for us to be dealing with right now, though. I'd say we're going to have to level up a few times before we can take on the Tigrex or that thing. Why does this sound like it's a cave? See, you hear that? You can hear the wind traveling through it. This is probably a later thing. Or you get a monster that can, like, break walls or something. Cool, now I know where I can get it. I can continue trying to make a Monster Hunter Stories 2 Living Dex. Yeah, I like to try to capture everything as I'm going along, too. I'm not even usually trying to complete a dex or anything like that, specifically. I don't know, maybe I just like to do it for my own benefit. Still, it's kind of shocking to me that they didn't separate Rockbreaker from Mega Rockbreaker now. It's all just big rocks. I was also kind of hoping I could get a Basarios before I left here, but it doesn't seem like that's going to be the case. Plus, we may as well just go ahead and keep advancing until we get everything in this area unlocked that we can, and then we go through grabbing everything that we possibly can. And apparently we have a lot of extra stuff to do over at Hakolo Village still yet. Why aren't you retaking the completed ones? Because some of them don't really matter so much. I suppose I probably should do the Jaggy one, because I'm probably going to be fighting those. And I guess the Tetsukabra as well. Alright, get your ass out here, Blue Kutku.
Elder, Zealot, we're back.
And the monster?
It was a Basarios disguised as a rock!
Because of course it is.
You're sure?
Without a doubt.
So, you ready to admit how great my buddy is now?
I may have been there to support them, but they put a stop to the beast by their own power. They fulfilled their duty as riders admirably.
I trust Alwyn's judgment. What do you say, Elder?
Then it would seem the time has come.
Yaha! I knew you could do it, buddy!
The rite of channeling is a secret ritual that helps draw out a monster's hidden strengths. By combining the power of two monsters, you can awaken your monster's latent abilities.
You will learn better if you try it for yourself. Come to the stables.
It still makes me sad that the rite of channeling doesn't work the way that it does in the first game. I loved the fact that you could actually change the way that your monsters looked. I just thought that was such a cool feature of the game. I really did. Okay, let's see. Pojo, we're gonna make you inherit a gene. Wait, does anybody get close to a bingo? No, that doesn't look like it. Yeah, I guess we'll just make Pojo do it. Oh, wait, we have to use an Aptonoth? Does the Kurapeko actually get a healing gene? That's healing gene XL. That's huge. That's as good as it gets. I feel like I should take it, even if I can't use it right now.
Mastering the rite of channeling is an important milestone for any rider.
So far it seems any Monstie can get a gene. Yeah, well, I mean, there are some that are trademarked for specific monsters, but yeah.
This is gonna open all kinds of doors for you, buddy.
By the way, ad break coming in about 5 minutes, everybody.
You'll be able to go to new places, do new stuff.
Meet new people.
I can't wait to see where you go from here.
Zellert, sir.
Huh? What is it?
It's about the previous matter, sir. What should I do?
You again.
I don't know, probably soil yourself or
I'm
something.
no coward, sir. Really, I'm not. I know I need to go search for it, but I'll go if I have to, but I get so scared just thinking about it.
Hey, what are you so freaked out about?
My daughter lost a special stone in Alcala Cave a while back. She asked me to go and get it back for her. But there's a Jan Garuga in that cave.
Wait,
What am I supposed
really?
to do
Already?
against a creature like that?
There's already a Yeon Garuga.
Is that really all you're scared of?
Well, no. It's also the idea of failing my daughter. How could I ever look her in the eye if I mess this up? If anything, that thought is even more scary.
I see. Well, there's no need to fret, mister. We can handle the monster for ya. That should free you up to find the stone and get out safe, right?
Wow. You mean it? That way I'll be able to face my daughter again.
Sheesh. You're a real #1 dad. What do you say we get this show on the road? Next up, Alcala Cave.
Jan Garuga are awfully fierce. You shouldn't take them lightly.
I'm shocked we're running into them so early. Normally in a stories game, I mean, aren't they pretty late game monsters? Yeah, Healing Gene XL. That's a level 30 skill, man. Why would I not grab that? So that's Slight, and it's for 3 turns. And that's boost non-elemental defense somewhat. Oh, on the creature itself. Alright, Pojo, I'm going to give you the healing ability out of this thing. Especially since you've already got Healing XL on you. A friggin' level 30 skill already. You could use a yawn to make Vrunkulu a fire-breathing chicken. Yeah, I really probably will be doing that because I've got all these extra Kutkus, frankly. Or something similar, anyway. Piercing claws. Oh, and some of these are locked behind levels. That's kind of annoying. The ice area gives you expeditions. Oh, that's good. Yeah, because you'll need to raise the levels up. Pal World was fun, and be proud of me, Spooks. My phone is 100%. Don't ask where the other one is. 100%? Wow, look at you go, Paris. You actually managed to get a phone all the way up to full charge. We won't talk about the one you lost, though. So for leveling those genes isn't a difficult thing for long. Yeah, because, I mean, you only got to get up to level 4. It probably doesn't take that long for that to be a thing. So, are you done playing Pal World for tonight, Paris? I still need to get on at some point and then go through a bit of damage control. My goodness. I can't believe I lost my character. Run Wolf, we're going to give you poison breathing. Now you have toxic traits. Isn't that fun? Yeah, for right now, you're a poison chicken. You can go all bird up on them. Toxic traits is just the tip of my iceberg. That's why you have the poison wyvern, Paris. Also, Tigrex is only hard the first time whenever I fought it. Yeah, it'll probably be fine after a little bit, but like I said, I think I'll probably have to level up a bit before I actually take it on. Oh man, there's a area actually locked behind these rock breaks too. It's probably just more of the Harzag Rocky Hill though. There's a high-grade den over there. Be silly if I didn't grab it right now. It's speed, then power. Oh, repetitiously? Or is it just when it's angry it switches to power? Fair, I was tempted to make a podcast that focused on poisons, but I'm too lazy to do the research. Yeah, I think that's the thing about podcasts. You'd probably have to consistently do your research. There's no way a person knows enough by themselves to not constantly consume more information if you're making a podcast, you know? A person can only know so much. Hello, Palumu. Laupumu. Switches to power when angry. Yeah, that tracks. Makes sense for a Tigrex, too. I do plan on having a random fact redeem because it would be fun. Yeah, I thought about doing that too, but even then, I only have so many random facts before you start running out. Or, you know, you just can't think of them off the top of your head. You'd have to, like, make a list. Ooh. Oh. But I don't want another blue Kutku. Is the gene really worth it? I don't know that it is. But I don't know what I'm going to get if I grab the next one. I know enough about these games to know that whenever you get one that is like a really good one, you know it's good, you're better off just taking it because you're probably going to get a donk one after that. I'd love to do my multi-gen Pokemon D&D as a podcast, but one of my players doesn't like being recorded, so maybe another time. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool, though, especially if it's a really good system, you know? I'd still keep track of your progress, though, if you're like really proud of the work that you've done and you think that you've managed to put together a really good system for playing Pokemon and D&D, then I would definitely keep track of the information and then look for somewhere where you can post it online, because I think a lot of people would probably really dig that. Oh, it's someone else's system? Oh, gotcha. Yeah, then, like, the only real way that you can make content out of it would be to record the sessions itself. Still think it'd be... Oh, damn it! I really need to keep a rock breaker in the party, apparently.
Doing in a place like this?
Little Red Riding Cat.
And she's, kind of cute, don't you think?
Why is he standing back?
Hey, what's got your tail, Alan?
Oh, right. He's got, like, an allergy to them, doesn't he? I feel like I remember that now.
It's nothing. This just reminds me of something that happened a long time ago.
It's the Pokemon 5e system. I didn't know there was one. I just knew about the Pokemon tabletop game system that came out years ago.
Aww, isn't it the cutest? Alwyn, come check this out! What's the matter? You're not afraid of felines, are you?
Of course not. It's just we're in trouble.
I have a one-shot I made, and I'm rather proud of it. We wound up running out of time because our group is way too chaotic. Yeah, that's how it goes. That's how it goes, Paris. One-shots can get derailed pretty easy.
Feline's in danger.
That's why you usually got to keep people, like, moving really steadily in one direction.
stings. But I'm glad you didn't get hurt.
Why would you put yourself at risk like that?
Risk? Well, I didn't really think about anything, to be honest. This feline was in danger, and I did what felt natural.
Weren't you scared?
Of course not. It was just a monster.
Just a monster?
They can get pretty fierce when it comes to defending their territory. But they don't go around attacking for no reason.
Why is he not wearing any shoes?
Come to think of it, that was the first time I took on a monster all by myself!
Red, what am I going to do with you?
I've made a few proto systems myself, more in the making.
Wow!
Made a Bakugan
Even Red didn't
TTRPG
realize how
system. It's
strong he was
untested,
getting
but I made one.
sometimes.
I don't really know a whole lot about
You used to
Bakugan,
move so
admittedly.
But enough talk. We need to keep our wits about us.
Right! Come on, buddy, let's go! See you later, kitty!
I'm also making a Code Vein, Tokyo Cool, and Fire Emblem system. Now, the Fire Emblem system would be really cool to me. I like Fire Emblem quite a bit. And I like Code Vein, alright. It's not bad, I guess. Actually, I'm trying to think of it. It's in the same world as another video game series. God Eater. That's what it is. I think that's what it's called. It's like a series where, like, the people who use these weapons that turn into big old mouths that just chomp on things. I don't know if a lot of people knew that, but from what I understand, that is the same world. Yeah, it's God Eater? Yeah, okay. Code Vein isn't in the same universe. It's an alternate world to God Eater. Oh, I see. Gotcha. I thought it was like the same world or something, but yeah, it's all right. NBD if it's not. Don't touch. No touchies. Oh, come on, you're right in my way. This is a shockingly big cavern. Oh no, I just looped around in a really stupid way. Alright, back up, back around, and through these guys. Back up to the place that I went through. And then north, I guess? Yeah, there we go. Oh, nice. You don't have to hit something specific to jump in the water now. You just go. This does make me think, though, now that I have the Royal Ludroth, I need to go back to Hakolo Island and go through the water there.
Hey, it's that feline from before! What's she doing here?
Stay on guard.
Huh?
The monster's coming out of its den.
Come on, buddy, it's go time!
Yeah, it's crazy to me that you run into a young Garuga so dang early in this game. Pretty sure this is going to be a technical monster, so... Basically, what if they put the parasites in people instead of the weapons? But my friends tell me I need to stop trying to make a system out of every game or show I come across. I mean, it's not a bad thing to be a game maker. Not a damn thing wrong with that. And if the systems work, I mean, I don't really think anybody's got room to complain. Ooh, no. His Shulk's gonna get taken down. Yeah, you go ahead and heal him, and I'm gonna stop him from attacking this turn. That is a better use of our time than just using an antidote. Especially when he's so close to losing his tail.
Keep going.
Okay, I think now we can probably take some time to... Well, no, if I strike now, we can stop him from using his attacks again. Which, that was a good idea. No? What the heck? We didn't do a team attack. Okay, that's enough grinding from me. Time to watch you play the game I was just playing. Hey, enjoy, I guess. Okay, he's using power attacks now, so we need to switch to something speed. Ooh. Hello. Haven't gotten one of these yet in this game. What's he doing? Oh, he's not attacking any of us. That's what it is. Flame Blaster. That's probably gonna hurt. Ooh, jeez. Yeah, that did indeed hurt. If we both speed attack him, we'll shut down his attack at least for this turn. Uh-oh. He switched back to technical attacks. I should have been paying attention. Bojo, get out here. We need you to use your singing magic. Oh, but we can't yet. Life powder.
Thank you.
I'm feeling ill again, so I'll catch you on the flip side. Thanks for streaming, man. No, it's all good, Death Monkeys. I hope you get to feeling a lot better, seriously. It sucks that you've just been repetitiously sick here lately. Nah, good. 60% of the systems I make just stop working on them whenever they frustrate me. Like, I made a Fantasy Life system, but I don't use it anymore because I was having to make up so much stuff for it on the fly because there wasn't much info on the monsters in it. Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay, you got it. I'll hop to it. That's... Wait, what? I'm sorry. My brain feels like it's shutting off, everybody. That's why I'm getting a little bit quiet and everything, too. Normally I try to go until a little bit later, but I might actually end it a little bit early today. You hold me to sing for you. Yeah, you're right. You're right, man. My brain's really not firing very well this evening. It's really not. Maybe it's because I started a little bit early. I was actually a guest on another person's New Year's stream earlier today, and I feel like maybe me like getting ready and doing extra stuff early and whatnot probably just tired me out. Wait, did you just say Hawk Tua? What? Who? Oh, hop to it. No. Don't go longer than you should. Oh, no, it's all good either way. Like, I'm not like really stressing myself out or anything like that. I can just tell that I'm getting tired quickly tonight. Poof. I can't believe he didn't go down from that. I should have attacked him one more time.
Well done. I'm impressed.
Monstrous transformation. Okay. I can do it
Oh,
for
yeah! Another victory!
Whoops. Minimize the thing I was trying to open up. There we go. There we go. Now I too am a little more monstrous. Maybe I am a Wyverian. Figured I'd waste points real quick. It's all good, man. Do what you want to do. Won't be long till I skip out anyways. Got to be sure I'm up and ready for Madre in the morning. Yeah, it's gonna be a work day tomorrow and everything
I'm glad you're
too.
all right
So
too, Kitty.
let me know how it goes though, Dagger. Like I wanted to go tomorrow, but it'd be hard
You
explaining
really
like
shouldn't have followed us all this
I'm gonna
way,
go to
you know.
someone else's grandmother's funeral for like a sick day or something.
But hey, I get it. Who wouldn't want a piece of the legendary feline hero? Don't be shy. I'm used to being the center of attention. Here, I'll even give you my paw print.
She's like, I didn't want that. Especially not on my clothes.
Now you can brag to all your friends.
So low-key, you talk way more than I do. I'm quite crazy whenever I do my thing. Oh, it's yeah. I mean, I try to keep talking, but
I bet
like,
the two of you are totally jealous.
I'm going through points where like I'm just wanting to get really quiet and just sort of laze and stuff. That's usually whenever I can tell my brain's getting quiet or getting tired.
What was that?
Nah, it's a good enough reason. I wouldn't go myself if it weren't for the fact it'll be the last time I see a lot of those peeps. Yeah, I get that. I get it, man. That's what I'm saying. Like whenever it comes to work, I feel like they'd snap on me for it, especially since we're kind of like short-staffed and we're also dealing with like the holidays and stuff like that too. So they're really wanting everybody to be as productive as possible, especially since a lot of people took a lot of extra vacation days and stuff like that around that time. But otherwise, I'd go with you tomorrow to the funeral, man. Funerals are personal regardless of who died. I know. But, like, Tavo knows as well as I do. I don't know if, like, they'd be particularly okay with me, like, not doing my thing. It's also, like, the fact of the matter is that, like, it's also right at 10 o'clock, which makes it a very troublesome time of the day for me to be off doing that. That's a compliment, by the way, because I realized how rude that sounded of me. Not my intention. Yeah, it's okay, Pojo. I didn't think it was a...
Let's get back and make our...
I didn't think it was an
Wait for
insult or
us,
anything.
Alwyn. Wait for us!
I don't think that if they weren't okay, that it would actually matter. What do you mean? I don't think that if they weren't okay, that it would actually... I guess I'm not... My brain's really not putting two and two together.
See you around, kitten. Don't go selling my paw print now.
I really can't tell my brain's getting sleepy. It's starting to feel fuzzy. Like, if they had a problem, I don't think it matters. I guess that's probably true. I don't know. Maybe I should just try to call... I mean, I don't want to just... I don't know. I'll call and see who cares besides you. Our boss. Wish the cutscene ended with the feline washing off the paw print. Yeah, I know. But, like, I'm pretty sure it was probably ink, you know? So I don't even know if they can wash it off. Why am I even coming down here? It doesn't make any sense. What am I doing? What am I doing? Why not TP back to town? There's no catavan stands nearby. Right? Like, can you just teleport to town? Wow, can you really use a catavan anytime? When did they change this? I need to go back to Hokolo Village or whatever anyway to go check out, like, the new area, so I'll just do that. Boy, do I feel like a goober. I mean, I guess I could probably keep doing that one, but I can do that one anytime. Oh, and I didn't turn in, I guess, some quests here, too. I guess you did end up kind of leaving this area in a hurry after you went to Guardian Ratha's spot.
That's great. Thanks.
I also need to pick up some more Kutku parts to upgrade my sword a little bit more with, because I think we can probably change it to the Centauriu Raven with some of these Garuga parts we got. Huh. Okay, well that was a different quest altogether. Well, the bosses put themselves into this situation and they're not even showing up. Yeah, I guess that's true. You can use it from your map the second you unlock the first spot. Follow their example. I really don't want to go myself. I didn't go to a friend's funeral because I was pregnant and I felt like it would be in poor taste. I don't know. Unless there's like some extra stuff there that I'm not aware of. I don't know why pregnancy would be in bad taste to go to a funeral. I mean, pregnancy is a state of being, not really like a... You know, like, oh, I really wanted to show up pregnant today. Yeah, I just need some more Kutku parts. And then I think I can level it up to the Centauriu Raven, maybe, if it's still got it in the game. I'm so hyped to do some co-op with someone finally on the game. Oh yeah, no, it's gonna happen. I do want to do some co-op with plenty of people on this. I think it'd be really fun. I don't think I ever managed to do co-op whenever I played this through the first time either. Maybe that's a part of the reason why I just sort of blazed through it really fast and don't remember it super well. Actually, that's pretty good armor. Non-elemental attack boost and guard chance up. Oh, and then, yeah, part breaker. That's even better. Weak to water, though. That's not good, but really doesn't make a big difference, I don't think. Anyway, I'm gonna go. You should go sleep, Spooks. I probably will here in just a little bit. Could you imagine going to a funeral because you're pregnant? I mean, I'm pretty sure I've seen it happen. I mean, I could be wrong, but I think I've seen it happen. I don't know. I feel like it's silly for anybody to get upset about that. That just... There's bigger and better things to be angry about than somebody being pregnant at a funeral.
Thank you.
We got an ad break starting in about 30 seconds. Stay up and make bad decisions. Oh, I don't know about that. But yeah, I'll probably go ahead and give a call real quick and see if I can't maybe do that. But anyway. All right, guys. I think I'm going to go check for a raid target real quick. We're going to see who is out there and where we're kind of sitting at. We still got a good chunk of people here. And looks like Cupgoodle's still doing their thing. But then again, I also didn't manage to get anybody over to Pingy EXE the last time that we sent people over. But, man, what's the choices? Choices. We can do Pingy another time. Cupgoodle and Pixie Pond, though, have been doing their stream for a little while now, and I was just doing it earlier, so I don't know. I think it'd be good to send you guys that way. They're doing a New Year's stream where they're recapping with people, and they've been going the whole time. You know, I was on before I started streaming, so I don't know. They've had a long-ass stream, lots of conversations over there. Thanks for the stream. Cheers, Spooks. Have good sleep. Yeah, see you later, everybody. Let me give a thanks to everybody who's currently in here right now. Dagger07, Acerola VR, Game Goblin VT, Meowie, Wowie, Nyasince, Paris Green, 749, Pojo, 420, Potted Perky, Raddest Raccoon, Trisha's in here? How long has Trisha been lurking? What's going on there? Tavo and Runwolf. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me. And I'll see you guys on the next one. And we've got an ad break going, I guess, anyway, so I imagine a lot of you have probably seen that instead.